Hello students, welcome back in our new session of binary number system. In previous session we have discussed decimal to binary conversion and some brief introduction or brief understanding about the decimal to octal conversion. Now we will discuss first the decimal to octal conversion. So let's see with the help of one example. So what is decimal to octal conversion? So suppose I have taken one example that 118 so 118 of 10 to I have to convert it into octal number, right? So so how we will calculate this? So first we will divide this number by the 8. 118 we have just calculated here. So 8 ones are 8 and 3 38, 8 fours are 32, 6 remaining, again 8, 8 ones are 8, remaining 6, and 1 is not divisible. So this is the calculation, and we will just write it from bottom to top. So likewise, so 166 of octal. So this is the value of 118 in terms of octal. Now by using the second method we can just also get the same value of 118 in different pattern. That's why we can just verify that the value or resultant value is accurate or not. So what we will do, we will just put that value into the series of these numbers. So first we have to find out that how many numbers we have to just calculate or add to find out this number clearly, and we will just simply put the 1 which numbers will be occupied, and those numbers which will not be used will be occupied 0. Like in this series, to occupy this number, first we will have 64, 32 we also have, 16 we will also have, 8 we will not have, 4 we will have, 2 we will have, 0, 1 we will not have. So this is the binary value of 118. If we calculate all these numbers which have the value of 1, 64, 32, 16, 4 and 2. So if we will calculate this all these numbers, then we will find out the value of 118, 16, 4 and 2. So 6, 6, 12, 12, 12 and 2, 14, 14 and 4, 18, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 11. So the value is same. That's why our calculation is quite right, and we have done the same process. Okay. Now this is the binary value of 118, but we have to find out the 166 in terms of octal. That is what? That is in terms of binary. So what we will do? We will just make a pair of 3 bits, 3 digits, likewise this, and these are the 3 bits, these are the 3 bits, and remaining 1 will add it by 20. So this is also a combination of 3 bits. Why we will add these 2 zeros? Because in previous of any number, if we will have number of zeros, the value of 1 will not be changed clearly. So in terms of octal, we have to just make a combination of 3 bits. Now we will calculate the again same type of numbers. Why? Which type of numbers? In 110 we will have only these three values. Okay, so we will this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. There are 3 patterns of whole binary numbers. So we will put all these numbers in terms of 3 values of this series. So like in this we have 110, so we will calculate all these numbers which have the value of 1. So here this is 4 and this is 2, so 4 and 2 6. Again we will apply this value in terms of these 3 values. So this is 1 1 0 again, then again 4 2 6, so this is 4 2 6. Now this is 0 0 1, again we will use 0 0 1. So 0 0 1 means 1 have the only one value, so we will have 1. So the answer is what? Answer is 6 6 1, means 1 6 6. So the answer is same. It means our calculation is quite right. Okay, so this is the method of decimal to octal conversion. Now we will calculate the decimal to hexadecimal conversion. Decimal to hexadecimal. As we know that decimal have the value base of 10, hexadecimal have the base of 16. Okay, so what the value we will get as a answer of this which have the base of 16. So on the same example we will have, so 118, if we calculate this decimal value in terms of 16, then what we will do? We will just divide the number by the 16. So what will be the number? So 16 sevens are 112. Remaining is 6. Now 7 is not divisible by 16, so this is the answer. So answer is what? 7 6 in terms of hexadecimal. Right? Now again we have to find out this value using the second method. So for that what we will do? We will just make a 4 bits of pair here. In octal we have made a 3 bits of pair. In hexadecimal we use the 4 bits of pair. In 4 bits of pair, before that again we will have to use the same kind of binary numbers in this series. So as we know that to find out the 118, how many ones will be occupied here? So 64 is used, 34 is also used, 16 will be used, 8 will not used, 4 will be used, 2 will be used and 1 will not be used. This is the binary value of 118. Now in octal conditions we have made the combination of 3 bits here in this binary, and we have added the 2 zeros before the last one. But in terms of hexadecimal we will make a pair of 4 bits, 4 binary bits. So here we made a first 4 bits and remaining 3 bits, so we will add the 10 here. So we have a 2 combination of 4 bits. So in first, how we will calculate this? We will just add those numbers which have the value of 1. So this is the 4 and 2. So what is 6? Again we will use 0, 1, 1, 1. On the same pattern of numbers, we will use this number of series. So this is what 4 2 1, because they have a 3 ones here. So 4, 2, 6 and 1, 7. So the number will be, and the value is 7, 6. It means both the pattern gives us the same value. That means our calculation is accurate and we find the corrected value of both the cases. First is decimal to octal and second is decimal to hexadecimal. So this is the very simple conversion of decimal. So that's all about the basic conversions of decimal to binary, decimal to octal and decimal to hexadecimal. In next video we will see and understand the basic conversions of binary to decimal, binary to octal and binary to hexadecimal. So that's all for today's video, and thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Thank you.